Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I thought it would be quite nice today to try and do like a really nice, casual, chatty, sit down video going through like my makeup, because all of my makeup is like budget makeup pretty much. So I'm just going to show you through my favourite things that I own and that I would recommend to people that are on a budget that still want to have like nice makeup. But I'm going to attempt to make my first ever video without any cuts. So excuse me if I do sort of just blabble on when I'm trying to think of something to say. But anyway, let's get straight into the makeup. So I'm going to start with like foundation face things. I actually don't use foundation. I use BB cream just because it is a lot better for your skin, and I don't have at the moment, thankfully, overly bad skin at the moment, so I tend to use BB cream. The BB cream that I go for is the 17 BB Balm All-in-One Magic Makeup Skincare, SPF 25 as well, which is important if you're in the sun. And I go for the shade medium, and it says improve skin within 4 weeks. And I have got to say my skin does feel better since using BB cream, just because it is nicer on your skin. It doesn't block everything up as much. And the other BB, oh, nearly dropped it, God. And the other BB cream that I also used to use, but I don't use anymore, just because I thought I'd try something new, is the Maybelline New York Dream Bronze BB, SPF 25 again, and I had that in the light/medium. But this was quite dark for me. I think this one being medium is lighter than this one being the light/medium. So bear that in mind. And the foundation that I would use, if I did use any, I don't actually have here, but my second choice of foundation is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish, which again, SPF 25, always good. But as you can tell, this is really quite too dark for me. I did buy this once when I was quite tanned after I'd been on holiday, and then I started to use it for contour as I got lighter, but I haven't done that in a while. But yeah, this is also a make do contour if you want. But the one that I would suggest is the Match Perfection, not the Lasting Finish. The Rimmel Match Perfection one is the one that I would normally use if I did go for a foundation. But anyway, they're the foundations/BB creams that I would use, plus all of these are under £10. I think this one is like £7, I want to say, and I'm pretty sure this is, or is this £7.99? This is £6.99, I think. And this one again is very similar price to that. So that's all three of those are less than £10, which I just think is amazing. Moving on to some concealers. I use two concealers all the time. I love these two concealers. So the first one, I normally use this like on my face, so to cover up on my face, obviously on my face, but like on like the little blemishes and stuff that I have dotted around. And this is the Maybelline Fit Me, I think. It's like rubbed off because I use it so much. And I get it in the shade 10, which I think is the middle shade. I'm not sure. But then I also use this concealer, which I mainly use under my eyes, and I also highlight my chin a little bit and like in here with this. And I use this in number 1 Fair, so the very lightest one that you can get, but I just love this concealer. And it is the Lasting Collection. Did I say that already? And I think this is £4.99, and I think this one is slightly more, but again, not a lot. They're both really good prices, and they both work very, very well. And still on the skin, I thought I would show you what I use to contour instead of the foundation that I used to use. I use the 17 Define and Contour Contour Kit. As you can tell, it has been used quite a lot, but it's not like overly pigmented, which I suppose I quite like, because I don't like having like a really defined line, so I just sort of blend it out and it's not too pigmented. And then you've also got the lighter shade there as well for like highlighting bits if you want to, but I just normally use my trusty concealer for that. But yeah, that is the contour that I use, and I thought this would be a good time to mention the powder that I use to keep it all stuck to my face. I have always used this powder. I've never tried another powder, to be honest, so I can't really compare, but I do really love this one. It's the Rimmel London Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, and this is in Warm Beige, and I'm pretty sure this was like less than £6 as well. And I think you can still buy it. I've had this for years. But it just really like takes the shine off your face, especially when I'm filming videos. I mean, I probably have shine on my face at the moment, but that's just because I've come back from a walk and I'm a little bit sweaty, so I apologise. But yeah, that's a really good matte powder, that's what I'm trying to say. Now, moving on to blusher, and when you see this up close, yeah, it doesn't look great. I don't really use blusher at all, as you can probably tell by this, but I think this is kind of smashed. But I thought I would show you anyway, because when I did use it in the summer, it was such a nice blusher, and it was literally like £2 from MUA. I think this is in Bon Bon, so I'm probably going to have to reinvest in another one of these for the summer. But honestly, £2, and it's actually it's really pigmented. I couldn't use a lot because it just went, the first time I used it I was like, oh, it won't be that pigmented. Rummaged my brush, blah, 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 can't speak, rubbed my brush through it, slapped it on my face, and I was like, oh my god, I look like a clown. So, excuse me. So yeah, that is a good blusher. Oh, dropped it. Right, moving on to eyeshadows. Eyeshadows first? Yeah, we'll go eyeshadows. I have quite a few different eyeshadows to show you. The first one is the one that I first sort of ever got, so I'll show you this one first, is the Eyes Uncovered collection by Nude Palette even. The Eyes Uncovered Nude Palette from Vi collection. And they come with, well, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different shades, and it's all like a nudie palette, so it's really nice. But I mainly now use this for my eyebrows. I use the N2 shades for my eyebrows because why buy an eyebrow pencil when you've got eyeshadow, you know? But I do also really love the 2 lighter ones on this, and I've never really used these ones. I used this one a little bit, but that one I've just never really used. I don't know why. It's quite a nice shade. They're all really nice, and again, so cheap. I can't even remember how much it was, but I know it really wasn't a lot. It's like £5 or £6 or something. And the next one I'm going to show you is this one. This is this is quite new to my collection, and I love it. Think about how big this is, right? And look at these colours. Are you ready? Oh, the mirror's a little bit dirty, so just ignore that. I can't bend it around, but yeah. Look at those colours. They are just so pretty. I love them. And this was £8. Like, what? And I even had these really pretty, like, reddy pinky shades for Christmas, which I've literally used every single day, I'm pretty sure. But I love these sorts of shades here, the really glittery ones. I use these two, like, right in the crease of my eye, depending on what sort of, you know, like, look I'm going for. And then all of these ones up here are all really lovely matte ones, and I really love these dark brown ones throughout in like the creases of your eye as well. They just have a really lovely collection of like shimmer and matte, and I just really like that. Absolutely friggin' love it. I do. And yeah, as I said, £8. And then the next two are from Avon. So if you don't know what Avon is, it's basically an online place, and you get reps for it. And they give you a catalogue, and then it's like really cheap, and it's really good actually. And I got this eye palette from it, which I think this was Mocha Latte, and this little brush thing fell out. I normally take them out, I don't really use them. But yeah, it's really pretty. I haven't used it that many times, you can tell. I haven't had it that long, but I am in love with number 3. I love this shade. It doesn't tell me on the back what it is, but I friggin' love it. It's so good. And this was literally £4 or $4.99 or something. But yeah, and it comes with a mirror and everything, so really like that little palette. I think it's really cute. And then another thing from Avon is the liquid gold, I think this is called. Yeah, liquid gold, and it's like a cream eyeshadow. I will say sometimes it comes out quite patchy, so I would definitely use a primer and moisturize your eyelid first. But if it comes out well, as it has done, then it's just really lovely colour, and they do so many different colours as well, so lots to choose from. And this was £2 I think for one of these, so good prices as well, can't complain. Moving on to the rest of my eyes, so my eyeliner and mascara. The eyeliner that I always use is this one, the Rimmel London Exaggerate in 261 Noir. And it's got the little sponge at the end, but I don't really know what to do with it, so I just sort of ignore that that's there. But I love the fact that it's like a twisty one, and it's not a sharpening one. I've always preferred those. I don't really know why, I just find them easier to apply. And then if there's like, you know, if you have like one of the ones you sharpen, and then you put it on your eye and it's like sharp, I don't like that. Or if it's just me doing it wrong, I'm not too sure, but either way, that's one I like. And then this is also from Avon, and this one is the Avon True Colour, and it's in black, and it's a liquid eyeliner, and I just think it's really, really nice. It's got excuse me, it goes into a really like small point at the end, so it's so easy to apply. It's definitely the easiest liquid eyeliner I've ever found to apply, and again it was like £3 or £4 or something crazy. Oh, and this one is like £5, £6. All of these things are under £10, I can tell you that now. And then the mascara that I use is the Rimmel London Extra Super Lash Building Mascara, and I used this once when I ran out of mascara. I went in and I just tried to find a cheap one, and I actually really, really like it. I'm not one that loves massive, clumpy, like, you know, thick what's it called? Eyelash effect, that's what I'm trying to say. But this one is just really nice, I just really like it. And last but not least, lips. Gotta love a bit of the good old lipstick. I have quite a lot of lip products, so I'm just gonna show you sort of like my favourite brands, and then you can check out the colours that they do in the collections that they do. Number one, baby lips. Baby lips used to be a massive thing when I was in school. Everyone used to have them and collect them. I have the blue one and the pink one, but I always use the blue one when I've got dry lips. Every day, if I remember, I find it quite hard to remember, but I always apply this on my lips and it just keeps them really, really hydrated. The blue one is so good for that. It is called Hydrate, I think, but it's just so good. So I highly recommend that if you have dry lips and want something to get rid of them. And again, like £3, I think, £4, £3, £4, something like that. Cheap, 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 cheap and cheerful. Lip liner. This is the only lip liner that I own, I think. And I got it because it was like buy 3 and you get a free pom-pom. So I was like, okay, let's see what 3 things I can buy. But I actually love it. It's Maybelline New York, and this is in 140 Intense Pink. And it just goes on so well, and I always just use it. I like do the outline and then I just fill it in, because I just really like it a lot. So that is £3, I think, and it's just really, really nice. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Next one is the Kate Moss Rimmel London collection. Rimmel London Kate Moss collection. I love all of these. Excuse me, I breathed in too quickly. Yeah, this one, as you can tell, I've used quite a lot. But I have quite a lot of the Kate Moss ones, and I just really like them. I think they last well, they're quite pigmented, they're just really pretty colours as well. And again, £5-ish for one. So not bad. Not bad at all. And lastly, a very cheap option, Primark lip crayons. These things are actually so good, and I'm pretty sure you can sharpen them as well. I have like a scalpel for my graphic design, and I sharpened it like that because I don't have a pencil sharpener that's that big. And I'm pretty sure there's quite a lot down. I haven't gone that far down with some of my other ones. I have quite a lot of colours from Primark. They're actually so good. Some colours I'm gonna say I really don't like. I have some that are like, there's a really light pink and it just doesn't look very nice on me. It could look really good on other people, but I just don't really like it on me. And there's like a weird muted purple colour that again I'm not a fan of. But these are only £2, so I bought quite a few to try quite a few different colours. This one is one of my favourite colours, this one, and there's like a really pretty pink as well that I really, really like. And they just last really well considering they're only £2 and they're from Primark. They are actually really, really good quality. So I highly recommend that. That is it. I highly recommend that. Oh god, I can't do accents. If you couldn't tell, that was me trying to do an Australian accent. Oh god. Anyway, I think I've actually done alright with this, you know. That is all of the things that I'm going to be showing you. It's basically a whole face with quite a few different options, and they're all very cheap options. And yeah, I hope you guys have taken something from this, because that's the aim of the video, you know, that you guys will now know different things that you could get at a budget price. But I think I did okay with not spluttering too much. I had a few times where I breathed in too quick, and you know when you like and it sort of sticks at the back of your throat and you need to like cough or do something. Some weird bodily action happens. Other than that, I think I did alright for my first attempt at doing no cuts. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Oh God, what a habit. I'm messing up at the last hurdle. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos. There will also be links in the description to my vlogging channel, because I do vlog every single day of my life, if you want to check any of that out. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye! Yes, no cuts.